What is going on? Today we are going to be putting the new rad on the RB20. So last time I took the car to the track after doing like 2 laps of drifting, the fucking coolant temp gauge just went right to hot. So I knew instantly then that this tiny little stock rad, this one, the 1/2 inch thick core, was not gonna do it, the little KA rad on the RB. So I went to J-Spec Performance in Toronto and picked up this aftermarket aluminum rad. I think it's a J-Spec Performance. It's a 2-inch core, and it's gonna be a lot better than the one I have on now. So I have a single electric pusher fan set up right now. This is a S14 rad, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to have to widen the rad support things to about right here. I'm gonna measure them out, and the coolant overflow is gonna be on the opposite side, but I'm not too worried about that. Got the rad for like an unreal price, so anything will be better than that. So yeah, we're gonna get started. First I got the car jacked up and on jack stands. I got my bucket that I'm gonna be draining the coolant into, and then once we do that, pulling the rad out should be easy, and we're gonna toss this bad girl in. Okay, so I just undid the top 2 bolts and disconnected the rad fan from the front, and I kind of tilted it up on an angle because normally, if you can see, the output flange would hit the piece of the frame there and pour coolant everywhere. So I just did this so that it would actually go into the bucket and not all over the floor. Yeah, now I'm just gonna undo this clamp and this, and then pull it out, and then we're gonna pop the new one in. Okay, so I got the rad out. I'm giving you guys just a little side-by-side comparison of the actual size difference of the rads. So just from the top, you can see this one's literally about twice as thick as this one, and this time it's literally about 4 times as thick. Just so you guys can reference the actual like size difference of these, as you can see, the OEM KA rad is just over 1/2 inch thick, where the core of this is exactly 2 inches thick. Same height, same width and everything, but literally 4 times the cooling capacity. So let's toss her in. Okay, so we got the rad all bolted up. Okay, so I got the rad all bolted up. These I literally just self-tapped the hanger in because that's all she needed. I had to actually cut this hose down about 1 inch because this was so much longer. Got the rad fan hooked up in behind. The only thing I'm gonna have to do is get a longer piece of hose to go to the overflow, but other than that, it is freaking huge. I put a hose clamp on the bottom of the rad, so because this was a bit smaller than the factory one, just so it would be nice and tight. But yeah, she's all in, and it definitely makes the engine bay look a lot better, you know. Got the silver there, yellow. So yeah, that was it. Nice quick little mod that should keep the RB temps under control.